welcome. I am Lavella, and we are continuing our single player Let's Play. This is Java Minecraft 1.16.1, and she looks really guilty right there for some reason. I came in here to grab something real quick. I want to look at one more thing before we put the final stamp on this design. And I've titled the episode Tunnel Designs because, in a sense, this is kind of a tunnel, I think. Right? Technically. I don't think a tunnel has to be underground to be considered a tunnel. I could be wrong. Let's see something here. Yeah. Really wanted some greenery. They need we need slabs, leaf slabs. Well, one thing I don't know, it just looks really blocky up there. Okay, let's try this. I'm going to try one more thing before I give up on the green. One more thing we're going to try. It may look completely stupid, but until we try, we won't know, right? Or at least for me. And I think I've mentioned this before. Again, I don't know if it's in this series or not. So if I'm repeating myself, I apologize. Let's see. We'll just do this right here. But I am one of those people that I have to see. I have to see it. I can't just... My brain just doesn't automatically put things together and go, ooh, yeah. My dad, however, is very creative. And he has, like, an artistic sense about him. Especially when it comes to, well, period, actually. Whether it's a color palette or drawing or sketching or whatever you want to call it. He's just really good at that. He has a natural gift. Anyway, he had bought a print, not anything expensive or, like some art collection, but it was just a simple print that he liked, and he wanted to get it matted and framed. And we went to the store and he ordered this matting. I don't even know if that's the right term, but anyway, I don't know if I like that or not. It just looks awfully heavy. Does that look heavy? I think it looks heavy. I think that looks heavy. Erg. Anyway, he was picking it up. Yeah. See, I stuck it through here so that it would have more continuity on the outside. I don't know if I like it sticking through my roof. Really? We have pillagers right now? I had to deal with them not too long ago. They were really irritating me. I was in the middle of something. I can't remember what I was doing. And they just showed up, started shooting. I think I was trying to farm. They just started shooting me. Smite's not gonna do any good. Are they going away? Nope. They saw me. Okay. Yeah, come on. I'm minding my own business at my own base, and you guys just show up. Rude. I need a cow. And I need to light this stuff up under here because it's irritating me hearing all that growling and stuff. I need a cow. Blah, blah, blah. There's some over here. I thought there were. Let's go look over here. I want to get rid of this. I need some milk. I need some milk. Anyway, I'll finish my story. Oh yeah, look at all these pumpkins. You remember like a million episodes ago when I was so mad because on my way to discovering that village by accident, and then I died because of my little dirt hut and everything was waiting for me when the sun came up. And one of the things I was so mad about was losing all my pumpkins. Well, yeah. Right here at our base. I found those after taking out quite a few trees. And I was just like, really? Really? They're right here? Anyway, so, the story that you may have already heard before. I'll finally finish it. And you're going to be like, oh my god, it took her that long to tell this story and it wasn't even that great. So, yeah, oh. So anyway, he orders these colors of these mats. And I'm just looking at it going, what? And I said, Daddy, I thought we were getting mats for your print that you bought for the living room. And he says, well, we are. And I said, but you can't be using that. He's like, why can't I? I was like, that's not gonna work. Now I didn't think we'd been this direction, but there are 4 torches there, so obviously we have. I wonder why. Anyway, I was like, those colors are not gonna work with that print, Dad. That's just not. And he's like, oh yes it will. And I'm like, no, it really won't. Those colors aren't even in that print, and blah blah blah. I'm trying to explain my reasoning, and I left my bed back at the base. Great. And he's like, trust me, I'm your father. I know everything. You know, that kind of deal. It's a big joke in our family. Anyway, so sure enough, he takes me with him to go pick up the print after it's been matted and framed, and it didn't just look good. it was surprisingly beautiful. I mean, it was beautiful. So beautiful. I could not believe it. And he was like, well, and I was like, yeah, okay. yeah, you get to be right. He's like, yeah, I know, I always am. But he can see these things in his mind. He can look at something and just know this is going to look good together. I can't do that. I have to actually see it and go, okay, yes or no. Is there a lot of light coming from over there? If you're planning on trying to kill me, you're going to have to wait because I'm busy right now. Is that maybe a lava pool over there or something? There's a lot of light coming. I was kind of hoping there was a village over here. I'm really glad that I just ran off and left my bed laying there, not even paying attention. Have we been this direction? I don't know why I'm feeling compelled to go this way, and I know we're going the opposite direction of our base. There are sheep over here. I could make a bed real quick, easily enough. Need to start carrying shears. Need one more sheepy. Well, I guess we're going exploring today. I wanted to wrap up the final determination on the birch and plan our underground tunnel. What is this over here? Nothing. I see y'all. Wow, my game keeps pausing. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. But every so often, it just freezes up. Why are there torches over here? Oh, I have a bed over here. I wonder. They're going to kill me before the sun will come out. Or not. Nanner, nanner. Nanner, nanner, rotten banana. Burn. You too. Okay. Time to heal up. Well, I'm glad I have the wool to make a bed. Huh. Okay, well, I was looking for a cow. That's why we're here. I was like, why are we out here? Okay, I need a cow. Why didn't we just go to the village? There's cows in a pen at the village. Well, to answer that question, because I thought there were cows just like over that hill. But obviously, I was mistaken. Oh, and I don't want to go to the village because I have a bad omen. That's why. I knew there was a reason. I know I'm a goober and I know I'm a dork, but actually, sometimes I know stuff. Sometimes. Okay, when I don't have bad omen, I need to take several buckets to the village and store buckets of milk where they are readily available. Wow, are we having a cow shortage? I mean, I know I went leather hunting a while back, but I didn't come this way, I don't think. It'd be different if it just timed out, but it doesn't. It just sticks with you forever. I mean, eventually, I think it wears off, but it takes ages. And now it's just a thing because I thought we could find a cow really quick, get some milk. Just stay out of there. I love to go caving. Oh my gosh, I love to go caving. I love it. I love it. I love it. Sheep everywhere. No cows. Those bees, I keep seeing bees out of the corner of my eye. It reminds me I want to do that. For a second I thought I was about to fall in a hole. Not sure I like all the floaty bits up there. It's not as bad as it actually looks like something, but I don't know. Oh my gosh, why can we not find a stupid cow? All I need is one cow. One. Just one. I'm about to the point where I don't care if it starts a raid. If I find a village and they have a cow, I may just say, oh well. Is that a cow over here? No. Of course not. All sheepies. I think that's another sheep over there and over there. And I know that some people are going to go, why don't you get Optifine? I don't like Optifine. I know, that's not a popular answer. Oh, excuse me. Woo, that was an almost sneeze. That hurt. I know you're not supposed to do that. I know you're supposed to sneeze, but I've coughed enough in my videos. That's bad enough. I don't want to sneeze in your ear, too. Well, I guess we're going exploring today. Look at all these sheep. Oh my god, a cow. What? We're just gonna take one back with us. Now, see, speaking of coughing, now I've jinxed myself. Sorry. All right. Have we gone full circle or something? Why is my compass? I want to say this can't be right, but this is the compass. Excuse me. Sorry. Let me get a drink. Maybe that'll help. Right. Everybody. I'm not trying to make light of the pandemic, the virus. There's nothing light about it. It's dangerous. It's killing so many people. It's just heartbreaking. And of course, ouch. But, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful, so I'm apologizing in advance in case I upset somebody with what I'm about to say. But anyway, I work in a jail. And we have briefing, like my shift is 6 at night, 6 in the morning, but we have to be at work oh, that's a zombie. I was like, wow, there's some shiny pants there. We have to be at work at 1:45 so we can, because that's when briefing starts. And if you're not familiar with that kind of a situation, basically, we sit in the briefing room, kind of like, well, the concept is kind of the same as what you see on TV with cop shows and stuff. But basically, we just sit at these tables, and our supervisor says, okay, well, they had these problems with this inmate, or this is a new situation, or this is something we need to focus on tonight, blah, blah, blah. And the briefing is 15 minutes. What they schedule for 15 minutes. And most of the time, it doesn't take that long. But anyway, oh my gosh, don't tell me I can't remember what I was going to say now. Because I can't. Really? Oh, yes. Okay. I remember. Sorry. I sidetracked myself, as you can tell. So, anyway, during briefing, because of the situation all around the world with the COVID, with the virus, we are required to have our temperature taken. And if our temperature exceeds a certain level, they send us home. We're not allowed to work. And trust me, there are days when I'm like, oh, please send me home. I'm really not in the mood to be here. But most of the time, I'm like, oh my gosh, please don't send me home because I need the money. Because you get sent home, that doesn't mean you get paid. That just means you got sent home. I'm going to go ahead and put this in here. We're going to leave it raw because we're going to need to eat one raw for the challenge thingy. Okay, and we're keeping the wool in case I take off looking for milk again. Anyway, so the other night, last night, she takes my temperature, and it was a little on the high side. It wasn't up to the limit, but I was a little on the warmish side, and she's like, oh my gosh. And she took it again, and she goes, we're going to take your temperature again in here in just a little bit. I was like, look, it's 300 degrees outside. I'm fine. And no, it wasn't actually 300 degrees. It's been pretty hot. Pretty hot. So, she took my temperature again later. It was still a little on the high side, but it wasn't bad. So, I was able to stay at work. When you work a 12 plus hour shift, when you miss a day of work, that's a lot of money that you've just flushed down the toilet. Because I haven't been there long enough to have a bunch of sick leave built up. And there is our timer, which is probably good because now I'm rambling about stuff y'all probably could care less about. Okay. So, final decision. I like this more than I did when I first put it up there. Still not sold. Not sold on this. I don't know. I'm going to leave that there for now. Simply because it's one of those things where if I quit focusing on it and come back to it later, I may go, I don't know what my problem was. Of course, I love it. Or I may come back and go, tired of looking at it. I still think it's too blocky. I'm getting rid of it. And the thing is, you could, you don't have to watch too many YouTube videos of Minecraft to know there are a lot of people out there who are very skilled in knowing just how to place these where they look good. That is not my forte. Yes, I will do it, and I do it quite often. But there's a trick to it that I just haven't mastered. And my stuff looks okay, but to me, this right here looks kind of blocky. The reason I went with the fences and the gates for this is because I wanted it to have an open, breezy feel to it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want it to be closed in. And I want the greenery. I want the plant life. But this just kind of, I don't know. I can't make up my mind. And it may look a lot better if it has more. Maybe it's just because that's all by itself and it just looks like a blob that fell out of the sky. But the other thing to consider is this is going to be elevated. So how much sense is it going to make to have this growing, supposedly growing on here, if it's not close to any kind of trees or vines or, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we may get rid of that. I don't. One thing I did, and I know my timer went off, but my brain is starting to bubble. One of the things that I did on another world that I had with some friends is we were going to do a sky rail, because I love these, to connect large distances. Excuse me. And so every so often, we had a place where you could go down off of the railing, and there was like a little, like a mini base down there, so that you could sleep through the night or get some food or whatever. And that may be something we need to do, depending on how far these stretch. Like from here to the village, obviously we're not going to need a mini base for that, because it takes 2 seconds to ride the rails from one to the other. So that's not a thing for this one. But there may be another stretch, say we connect that village to the one out in the desert that's, bazillion blocks away. We're probably going to need some sub bases somewhere. So we may use those as ways to dress it up. But right now, I'm thinking I've talked myself out of the leaf blocks. But I'm going to leave them for now. Going to leave them for now. For now. And we'll see. And there may be areas in the terrain where we might be able to work something like a vine has crept up the supports. I don't know. We will cross that bridge when we come to it. Ha ha. All right, let's wrap this up. I want to, in the next episode, we're going to leave this. We pretty much have the design figured out. unless my brain does some melting or bubbling or something as I'm building it, and I go, wait a minute. But I'm pretty sold on this right now without the leaf blocks. So, in the next episode, we are going to we're going to figure out kind of design for the underground tunnels that is going to connect from our hub under our base to different biomes, like to the roof forest that we like to use, or the desert that we found, or even the jungle 6,000 blocks away, whatever. So we're going to figure out a design for that. And as I said before in the other episode, the reason for that is because I'm in the mood to binge watch some Netflix or some Hermitcraft or something, and I want to work on this stuff off camera. So I want something I can work on besides digging a huge room. I want something I can work on. So anyway, thank you so very much for taking the time out of your day, your evening, and sharing it with me to watch my video. I really, really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Thank you again, and we will see you later.